Put this on here. Good morning and happy Thursday, everyone. It is Thursday morning, and the weekend is almost here. And you know what? Only now that I realize I forgot to be like, this is the last day of the month of it. This past Tuesday was the last Tuesday of the month of March. Yesterday was the last Wednesday of the month of March. Today's the last Thursday of the month of March. And that's my low. I should have been more, thorough about that. And I apologize. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard for me to say, anything was, how do I put this? I'm getting confused here. It feels like after St. Patrick's Day weekend, March kind of slowed down. Still kind of eventful, but slowed down a little. I mean, honestly, right now would be the perfect time to slow down because for once I'd actually like my weekend and not simply fly by. With that said, my high is got to watch last night's episode of The Masked Singer. That was a lot of fun. And my act of kindness was I brought in the garbage cans for my folks. And I also assisted with dinner yesterday. That was nice. I know I said that on Monday I was going to do my art thoughts on the Tournament of Power. I guess I'm going to have to do that either on Saturday or Sunday. Actually, you know what? I already know I'm going to talk about. I guess Sunday's going to have to be the day. Oh man, Monday's going to be a huge day. Because I know for a fact we're going to get One Piece manga chapter, but I have to do the month of March in retrospective, don't I? I mean, I guess I could probably do it. No, I can't. Yeah, wow. I guess it's just how things are going to have to be. I'm not upset by it, though. Although on Monday, I'm going to have to get up really early. Like, really early. But I don't mind it, though. That's just how it is. So, last night we got a new episode of The Masked Singer with an all-new singing group, which I personally feel was a lot of fun. Let's talk about that, shall we? Get my notes out real quickly. If I can just simply find it. So with the new group, 5 new singers, and the theme was Carnival. If you don't know what Carnival is, it's basically like one giant, like really colorful, really bright and vibrant party. Actually, what is Carnival? Hold on. I know it originates in Brazil, right? Even though it's celebrated all around. Okay, Carnival is a vibrant annual festival celebrated before Lent. Actually, we're in Lent right now. Culminating the week of intense celebrations, particularly in cities like Rio de Janeiro, Salvador, Sao Paulo, known for street parties and samba school parades. Okay. Does that... Okay. So, I guess it really is more like, other notable celebrations around the world. Cologne Carnival in Germany. Nice Carnival in France. Binche Carnival in Belgium. Barranquilla Carnival in Colombia. Venice Carnival in Italy, Trinidad and Tobago Carnival. It's also celebrating countries throughout South America, including Bolivia, Peru, Argentina, and Uruguay. Okay. So, yeah, it's not just limited to Brazil. Is it sad that I really only know that Brazil is famous for it because of that one infamous Simpsons episode? Anyway, so there really wasn't many, here's the thing, I'm not an expert, obviously I don't really know much about Carnival, I just had to look it up right now. However, there was one song that, even though technically really wouldn't, well, you know what, I'll say two of the songs that we heard on last night's episode were not Carnival, like in terms of theme, but definitely like evoked like the party vibe of Carnival, if that makes sense. Actually, no, I'll say three. I say three because the first contestant, Yorkie, which, oh my, Yorkie was easily like the funnest looking costume of the night for me. Did Hot to Go by Chapel Roan, and you know it was on theme because it was Chapel Roan. Chapel Roan has really grown a lot in popularity in the last several months. I don't really know much about Chapel Roan. I do know that without Olivia Rodrigo, we wouldn't have Chapel Roan. So thank you, Olivia Rodrigo. But then came Stud Muffin, who, actually I should preface this by saying all the costumes last night looked awesome. But Stud Muffin did what I consider to be the theme song of the 90s, which is Jump Around by House of Pain. Which, like, again, this is, like, if there was ever a theme song for the 90s, it'd be Jump Around by House of Pain. Nessie did Roxanne by The Police, which Nessie is a reference to the Loch Ness Monster. So there's that. I mentioned that there's three songs, well, really arguably three, but definitely two songs that gave you the party vibe. And Cherry Blossom did the second one, who did Let's Get Loud by Jennifer Lopez. And the last costume, the Mad Scientist Monster. So, is he a monster because he's a mad scientist, or is it a mad scientist who turned himself into a monster? We don't know. Sorry, I had to. Who did one song that every years, I would hear every now and again, like on the radio and stuff like that. But it was one of those songs I never really sought to look up until actually recently, a couple weeks ago. And now it's on my iPod. It's Unwell by Matchbox 20. And Mad Scientist Monster is really good. Honestly, everybody did really good last night. I think, well, spoiler, Cherry Blossom was eliminated. But honestly, I didn't think anyone did bad at all. Although, huge shout out to Cherry Blossom, who wound up being Candace Cameron Bure from Full House. She had never done any live singing ever. She's not a singer by nature. You know, she's, again, an actress. But you could have fooled me. She was really good. I'm really digging Group C so far. I think due to personality and, you know, just being, you know, exciting, I think Yorkie's in the lead so far. But again, I need another week to see what's going on in terms of like who has a better. I need another week to get a better grasp on who I think is going to be like the best out of Group C. And so next week we've got oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh snap. Okay. Next week we got boy band night. Oh man. There's so many songs I'm interested in thinking and speculating on what they'll do next week. I mean, obviously it's boy band night, so I guarantee we're gonna get something from NSYNC. Guarantee we're gonna get something from the Backstreet Boys. Guarantee we're probably gonna get something from 98 Degrees. Hanson's considered a boy band, right? So probably something from Hanson. Although technically One Direction, that's a boy band too. It could go that way. Yeah. I think next week is gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm looking at the date. It's gonna be April. Again, we're almost in April, guys. That's insane. We're literally almost 25% of the way through the year. That's crazy. You know what that reminds me? Hold on. So, we're 25% of the way through 2025. I'm looking up something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. I mean, technically I should probably add, 2 more days. So until I officially say so, I'll say until I change, I'll say 24. 24 days out of, let's see, 31 plus 28 would be 59 plus another 31. Even though it would be 90, but it's 26, so. Like, let's say March were to end, right? Like, let's say today's March 31st. In case you guys haven't been paying attention to what I've been trying to do, I've been trying to write down, like, all the best days that happened in 2024. And right now, if today was March 31st, I'd have 24 really fantastic days. Which, you know, obviously that's pretty good. But remember, we're a quarter of the way through the year. As in 25%. So 24 times 4 is 92. No, 96. No, it's 96. So I'm on pace to have like 96 really great days in 2024. That's almost a third of the way. That's okay, less than the third, but it's more than 20%. Like 20% would be like 73. So that's quite a bit above average, actually. That's pretty great. I mean, come to think of it, I know this weekend, because I'm going to a live after 5, that's definitely going to be one. I mentioned I need to add 2 more because I've been lazy, but I watched the college wrestling championships at Pick's Pub. Both of those are probably going to go on there. We're looking like almost 30. Or only 27, so. Yeah, I'll be cutting it pretty close. But yeah, I mean, if I manage to get like 120 days throughout the year that are absolutely great, I mean, that'd be like literally 1/3 of the year. That's pretty awesome. I mean, again, I don't want to count my I mean, listen, it's only late March. We got a long way to go. In fact, I already know of 1 week where I'll literally have 7 of the best days of my life best days of the year in a row. That's when I'm up on vacation up at Cuba Lake. Speaking of which, we go back to the lake less than 2 months from now. You know, I was actually talking to my mother, I think it was Tuesday, when my mom commented how fast this all went. Like, since we closed the cottage in late September to where we are right now. To which I immediately said, it was September that really it was really February that flew by. That was probably like the fastest February we've ever had. It feels that way. It really feels as if things are, zooming along. Again, I need to make a few corrections on my best days of the year list. And come to think of it, I probably should add one more because I saw my first movie of 2025. So, yeah, I got some work to do. And I better get started. I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video for all of you guys watching Joe video. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Remember, if you guys want to talk channels, you'll be here to lend me. Always your back. Take care. Make good choices. 607 all day, baby.